let's see. Okay. Which is Face Power Media podcast.
Welcome to the World of Ability Podcast Network. This is the Power Media Podcast. Emily, you want to get us started? Want to give us the show hello?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, guys, welcome back to World of Ability Network. We are proud to present a launching of a new podcast right now called Power Media with Eugen Chang and Kelly Jean. And I guess we can pass over to Eugen and Kelly. Unless Kurt, you have something to say?
Well, yeah, I'll just chime in here with a congratulations and welcome to New Beginnings here at the World of Ability Podcast Network in conjunction with Transform You Media Networks. So we've got this syndicated out through our podcasting mogul, Marcus Hart. And so we're excited to add this on. It's been something of a discussion for months. And so we're excited that Eugen is getting us started here with his creation of Power Media Podcasts and with support in full here by Callie Jean. So Eugen, go ahead and take it away and get us into the world of network marketing, social media marketing, online entrepreneurship. Take it away, Eugen.
Hello, my name is Eugene, and thank you for the Kurt and Emily inviting me going to this podcast. And before I start this podcast, I will simply introduce myself. My name is Eugene. Actually, I'm coming from Taiwan. Okay, so I doing creating about Power Media. This is a business, and I start doing the nutrition and Kangen water. They actually have a very long stories, because when in this COVID-19, and I coming back to Taiwan. So when I was in Taiwan, the Taiwanese culture and the United States culture is very different. So every single week I jump on a new job. I find a new job. I find a new job. I become the professional job hunter in Taiwan. And then my mom, she was so mad, So, oh yeah, Eugene, my son, you been to America, I spending a multi-million your education in the United States, and every single day when you coming back to Taiwan, and you are just going to doing some of bad job, But I love America, and I told my mom I have a dream, in American dream. I want to become a United States entrepreneur. This is my goal. My dream, America is my dream. My dream is America. So this why, and I go to the online, and I used to be have find one of product we call that is Kangen water. And after that, I start join on the Kangen water. What is that? Because my goal, I like online marketing and the network marketing in my hobby. So that because of the Kangen water, and then they start selling about online marketing. They're using the social media and the stuff and bring the online marketing. And after that, I go online. I find I used to be was in the Australian team, but my Australian team leader, she doesn't give me anything. She doesn't give me the support. She doesn't give me anything. She doesn't show me about what is the Kangen water. I don't understand what is that. And after that, after a couple of months, I using the online because COVID-19. I find one of negotiate a community coach from the United States. And after that, she start coaching me about how can I find a Kangen water distributor in the United States. How can I jump on the very, very top or something? And then, okay, I start email all of United States, pretty top, the Kangen water, the distributor, only have one Kangen water distributor. Her name is Amanda Bob. Her name is Amanda Bob, and she said, okay, I like you. I think everything you just need to have a training or anything. So I make a decision. I become joining about Amanda Bob team. I know right now she have some of an issue, but I think it's okay. And after that, because I thought Amanda Bar, she sell the nutrition, I go to online, I find another person. Her name is Kelly Jin. And I tell her, that, hey, Kelly, I know the nutrition. When I was in Australia, I used to be join a nutrition club or something like that. But the Australian people, they just pushing me and paid a whole bunch of money. And then what? Paid a whole bunch of money and they just want to me and buying the product. Doesn't showing me about how can you to start to helping them and doing something like make a sale, make money. So this is why I know the Kelly Jin and he start teaching me about healthy nutrition. How can you changing your body about the nutrition? When you are eating about another nutrition, how can you changing your body? How can you have a meal plan? And also, I'm really happy because of my mom. She also is a professional real estate investor. So sometimes I feel like a real estate and the nutrition and Kangen water, they all is the same. So this is why I'm pretty have a lot of passion about Kangen water, nutrition, and real estate. So right now, let's welcome to my nutrition coach, Kelly Jin. Talk about something. Hey, okay, Kelly.
Hey, thanks, Eugen.
About yourself and how the nutrition and to changing your life.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Yes, again, thank you to Emily and Kurt and the World Ability Network. And thanks, Eugen, for having me on your Power Media podcast. You'll find Eugen, he's in Taiwan right now. It's early in the morning over there and it's Saturday. It's Friday night in the US over here. And that just goes to show his motivation and passion that he has. And that's what grabbed me. That's what reeled me in is his dream, that American dream that he talks about. And most Americans have that American dream, but not a lot of Americans have the passion. And speaking to Eugen, who's overseas, I get to see that passion. And you'll also, the more you listen, the more you'll find that Eugen has a lot of tricks of the trade under his belt. He's an entrepreneur and he has a lot of business goals, nutrition, water, real estate. He's worked in other retail businesses. He's a well-rounded guy in what he knows. And that's how he found me. But as far as nutrition goes, that's the portion I am helping him with, and we're helping each other actually. The nutrition that I go through, it's going to be pretty basic today. Everyone wants to start with the basics. So what is nutrition? It can mean a lot of different things to different people, but flat out, nutrition is the process of obtaining food necessary for your health and your growth. And there's essential nutrients that you need in that nutrition, which I've discussed with you, Jen. I mean, you need your proteins, you need your fats, and you need your carbohydrates. Those are called your macronutrients. And we actually just got finished talking a little bit about that in the previous call. So proteins, every cell in your body needs proteins. Fats, certain fats are good for you and are needed. Some people are afraid of fats. If you're afraid of fats, just avoid your saturated and trans fats. Those are your greasy foods. and the whole long list of things. If we had more time, I would be able to go further into detail about every single one of these. And then you have your carbohydrates. That's another thing that people are afraid of. They go, oh, that's just all sugar. It's all starch. It's bad for you. It makes you fat. Carbohydrates are your energy. If you want to have energy throughout the day, you want to get those good carbs in. And you want to get them all in one meal, especially in the busy world we live in these days. People don't really have a whole lot of time to meal prep and plan out, go, okay, I need this many calories, I need this many carbs, I need this many proteins, this many fats. I mean, there's no time for that. As I don't know, I forget when that video was going around, but ain't nobody got time for that. Along with your macronutrients, you need your micronutrients. Those are your essential vitamins and minerals. You need your essential vitamins and minerals in your body in order for it to function properly. You need those essential vitamins and minerals so that you can process your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates. Again, I need to have this much fruit. I need to have this many vegetables. I need to, follow that food pyramid and get the exact portions, the exact calories to get those micronutrients. That's another headache and a half for some people. You need your proteins, your fats, your carbohydrates, your vitamins, your minerals, and you need the exact amounts in order for your body to function properly so that you can lose weight, so that you can have the energy to go to your workout, to burn that fat, and it becomes a lot. So what's easy? To just resort to fast food. I don't want to have to think about that health stuff. That's annoying. That's really annoying. So I'm just going to hit the fast food chain next door and I'm going to get myself a Big Mac and some good old French fries and maybe have a large Coke. It might be a Diet Coke. And then people will tell themselves that, oh, because it's a Diet Coke, that makes it better, right? No, it's really hard to stay on top of your nutrients and your health. It is hard, and it's an added stress. If you're a parent and you have to get one of your children to soccer practice, your other child has ballet, you still have your job that you're working, your spouse has their job they're working, and it's just hustle, hustle, hustle all the time. So doing all of that, how in the world are you going to fit in the knowledge of your nutrition and taking care of your body, right? I mean, not all of us, the people that are healthy these days, we didn't all start out that way. We had the same problems. We had the same worries. We had the same stresses, but we found a way to make it happen. And one of the reasons I'm here today is to talk about how I was able to make that happen. People hear about meal replacement foods all the time. The one I use in particular is 200 calories. 200 calories. That's not a lot. 200 calories is not a lot. But in those 200 calories, I have all of those proteins I need. I have all of those carbohydrates I need. I have all of those fats I need. I have those 21 vitamins and minerals that your body needs to process your fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. And on top of all that, it gives me the energy. It gives me all that energy I need to function throughout my day, for my body to work properly for me, to get me through all of the stresses of the world. And it's saying, thank you, Callie, for providing me this nutrients necessary for my health and my growth. And it just makes you function better. It makes you happier. Just being healthy makes you happier to begin with. There are those grumpy people that you see who are healthy. They're probably not healthy enough. But again, happy, healthy, happy. It's essential. The other thing I'm going to talk about today is, yes, everyone can have they have their ways of looking at nutrition. Everyone wants different things out of their nutrition. Everyone is not the exact same in how they like to take in their nutrition. Yes, you need protein, But some people, they don't eat meat. So their protein, they say, I don't want to ingest the red meat. I don't even eat chicken. I don't eat pork. There's always ways to get your protein in. And if you're vegan as well, that helps. This helps actually. So if you're vegan as well. So we have 3 different lines. We have a vegan line that is pea protein, quinoa, and rice protein. That's one. We have our general line. This is the yummy line. This is our most basic, our most popular meal replacement. Again, these are 200 calories, guys. 200 calories. It has all of your vitamins and minerals that your body needs to function properly. For the average human being, we're talking average. Again, little disclaimer here. If you ever have any concerns about nutrition, you always have to reach out to a physician, a doctor. There's always going to be that disclaimer. Yes, we do have these meal replacements, and we say, yes, it has everything you need. It's got all of those macro and micronutrients. But again, if you have any health problems that are of any concern, always reach out to your physician. So, basic line. This is yummy. If you have ever gone to Sonic and had a banana shake and said, this is so delicious, I wish it were good for me. This company made that. This company made that good for you Sonic tasting drink. So keep that in mind. All right, so we have our vegans. We have our normal people trying to lose weight. We have our normal people that want to just get healthy, find a balance in their diet. Then we have our bodybuilders. Then we have our 24-hour athletes. This also contains all the proteins you need, all the vitamins and minerals you need. The other thing about this is it does have a higher protein count. It does have a higher carbohydrate count. Again, if you are active enough, you can use that. Again, it's 24-hour athlete. It's for the athletes. If you don't hit the gym, you might not even think about that line. But all 3 of them, they're all fit for a certain person and their certain diet cares, or I guess restrictions or wants, needs, whatever term you can think of to go with that. You have your vegan, you have your normal, and you have your athletes. There's always something you can do to find what you want. That's another great thing about this line. And these are just a couple of the products. These are just the essentials that your body needs throughout the day to function properly, which is hard to get when you have that busy lifestyle. And I'm going to hit that busy lifestyle here in just a moment. Now, let me fix this here. All right, so people meal prep. Some people can meal prep. Some people don't have time for that. Every single one of these canisters I just showed you, you can mix with 8 ounces of water, the powder, shake it up, and there's your meal. That's it. 8 ounces of water, powders, shake it, there's your meal right there. You don't have to do that long prep line. You know, people have their boxes lined up. They have their individual containers. They go, okay, this is my protein, and I'm going to scale it out, see if there's 3 ounces of turkey there. Okay, 3 ounces of turkey, put it in the box. And then you weigh your carbs. You see, okay, are there 8 ounces? Okay, 8 ounces of carbs, put that in the box. All right, let's get the fats. Fats the size of my thumb. And my thumb looks bigger today, so I'm going to add more fats. No. You don't have to do that. It's just meal in a can. And it's delicious. All 3 of them. Delicious.
Okay, so Kayla, tell you a little bit about what is hand-to-hand about nutrition and Kangen water. What they have how the relationship between the Kangen water and the nutrition.
Because water, here we go. Water, out of all of those nutrients that we talked about, all that nutrition, fats, carbs, proteins, vitamins, minerals, water is the most essential one out of them all. Essential, hands down. You can't live without water. You can't survive a few days without water. Your body needs that water. Now
Yeah.
with the Kangen water machine, I don't know the Kangen water machine as well as Eugen does, but between this product and the Kangen water machine, you're set. Things are being done for you. It's user friendly. It's mindless. I don't know why you wouldn't do anything else if you don't have time or don't know what to do. Water is the most important and vital nutrient in your needs. Then you need your foods. There you go.
Okay, you mean the Kangen water and the nutrition actually is hand to hand. Yeah, I agree with you because the Kangen water actually, if you are put about water because they have pH 9.5, the Kangen water. We have a more like a demo is about the oil. You know, when you put about the Kangen water 9.5 or 10.0, 11.5, the oil will pretty quickly to start doing that. So something like a Imagine and Kangen water, and also something like a nutrition. When you put energy to 24 hours and put a Kangen water 11.5, 0.9, you can easily a lot of nutrition will stop pretty quickly and will be have something like a nutrition product. When you're drinking about other nutrition product, actually you can easier to changing about your whole bodies, you know. Yeah, because I've been to eating the nutrition product before. That was so great. Because the nutrition product and put the Kangen water 11.9, 11.5. My whole body will changing a lot, you know, because I was a judo athlete. And when I doing the practice the judo and I eating the Inagio 24 hours plus the Kangen water, and my energy and anything body will be very quickly to cover, you know, because when you do the judo competition or judo tournament, you will find out you need to easier and start to making a lot of competition to let your energy and pretty easier to back. So I feel like nutrition and Kangen water is a pretty good product can let people to changing about their body pretty quickly. So Kayla, I have another question about nutrition. Because here we might have a lot of athletes, a lot of people that care about their health. Okay, and tell me a little bit about what is that mean about the nutrition. If anybody they are start eating a nutrition, so how can they about changing about their product?
How can they use the nutrition in order to assist with their athletic needs?
Yeah, exactly. How can they changing about their product, their money? But sorry, I have a little bit language barrier about their bodies.
So basically, when you're looking at these, it's all based on athletes and what they need. So in this, they have the essential aminos. When you're using a lot of muscle in your activities, whenever you're increasing that muscle use, whenever you're increasing that endurance, this 24 line, it has more essential aminos, and aminos are the building blocks of protein, which you need in order for your muscles to heal. So when you're working out really hard and you're basically injuring the muscles whenever you're exercising, you're kind of injuring those muscles because injury, regrowth, that's how our bodies just maintain. This line here, it contains more essential aminos, more proteins, so that your body gets that extra, assist, kind of, it's more of an assist that these are providing so that you recover quicker, so so that your muscles can maintain or your muscles can grow based on what your goals are. And again, when you go back to that, the pH balancing in the water, you also need a good pH balance in order to function properly. So pH balance in conjunction with this 24-hour line, like you said, when you're doing judo, it's a perfect remedy. So
Awesome. So tell me about Kelly Jean, and can you tell me about how can we work together? How can we build up the team right now? And what is about our goal and the mission? Because
okay.
right now we need to let people about our goal, our
Mhm.
mission, and we work together, and we want to changing all over United States
Mhm.
people life. Okay,
Yep.
and I know right now in the United States and in the Taiwan or China, whatever the country, or Malaysia.
Malaysia. Wow.
Yeah, so they might have a lot of issue and talk
Mm.
about because right now this is a broadcast actually at Harvard, UCLA, and the Stanford. They also watching about our
Mhm.
podcast.
Yep.
So right now we have to showing them about we are the real, we are the right, we are the
We are real.
real business. And also, right now a lot of China. Yeah, right now the China and the Taiwan is pretty tricky, right?
Hmm.
Because most of the Chinese people they want the Taiwan become part of China, but Taiwan and China is different. Okay, I don't want to talk about politics.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
right now in Taiwan, in Malaysia, in Singapore,
Mhm.
and a lot of people they hate us, because we are going to the helping the American great again. I will going to making the American great again. So tell me about our mission and our goal. How can
Okay.
we about helping the United States people and to changing about their health in the U.S.
Okay. So the thing about this particular company is it is active in 96 countries. It's practically global, right? So I always like to say something that you can keep in mind about it is it's a global product. So once you sign up, there aren't really a whole lot of restrictions. There are restrictions, disclaimer, there are restrictions based on how and where and the timing. But essentially, once you sign up, there's 96 countries. But before I get into the business aspect, so we always have to start with there's 4 avenues that this product can provide. 4 different avenues that I like to talk about. You can be a client. A client is someone that just wants to try the product retail. You want to see what it's all about. You maybe want to get there's 3-day trials. Clients are our retail customers. And that's usually where a lot of people start, and that's okay. Not everyone has that business dream. Not everyone jumps in going, I want that American dream. Sometimes they need to do baby steps. So clients can purchase retail, and you can get anything. And at the end of this, we'll tell you where and how. The next one is called a preferred member. Forgive my handwriting. This is a preferred member. This is where you are a client, you get products retail, but with a discount. So it's not really retail. You sign up. There is a tiny commitment. Obviously, with many things, there are tiny commitments. And I think health is a big commitment. So doing a tiny commitment for your own health is a no-brainer. That's how I look at it. So a preferred member, this option allows people to get products at a discount. You can get anywhere from a 25% discount to a 42% discount, depending on how many you get. So that's another person who is just purchasing products for the use. The other one I like to advertise is you can do that. If you find you are like you, Jen, and you're looking for that business opportunity, you're looking for a little supplemental income, you're just curious about what type of money you can make. Again, you get in what you put out. So this is something I also like to put. Many people are already working a full-time job. It's hard to add extra work in, like we already talked about. It's hard. It's a stressful world out there. And that's why it's even hard to meal prep. So it can be hard. But if you just want a little bit of supplemental income, part-time distributor. Again, this is, I don't know if people saw it, part-time distributor. This is another way you can just get a discount on products while potentially being able to sell. If you find yourself, you go, wow, I love this product. Wow, I have a testimony. Wow, it's a no-brainer. I say no-brainer a lot, but it's a good term. No-brainer. I can sell this. People are asking me what I'm doing. I go to the office where my other job is, my actual, full-time job. And, the girls and guys are saying, oh, you, Jen, what are you doing? What are you using? You look great. There you go. They're hooked. You tell them and they're hooked. And that's where you can do a part-time distributorship. You don't have to give up your other life in order to add more to what you already have. The last one I'm going to emphasize on is you can be a full-time. People do this full-time. So full-time distributors are using this as their practical sole income. Many of these distributors started out part-time. Before they started out part-time, they started as the preferred members. Before they started out as preferred members, they were that client that was buying just a few products retail to see what it was like. Then we get our testimony. We have our vision created because it worked for us. And then that's when we can become that sales rep, that full-time distributor. So full-time distributor. Disclaimer. I have seen people make up to $10,000 a month doing this, but you have to put in the work. If that's something that appeals to you, you can't go in thinking, oh, in a few months, I'm going to be making, 3 figures a year. It doesn't work like that. Nothing really ever works like that unless, the only people that I know that in just a couple of months get 3 figures a year, you either won the lottery or you were born into money. But entrepreneurship is work, but it's worth it, especially when you believe in what you're selling. And I think nutrition, that is a big belief, because if you can get healthy, other people are going to follow you. If you are already healthy, people are going to follow you. Because while making money and being an entrepreneur and having that big business is an American dream, being healthy should also be an American dream. So
Yeah, I totally agree. Kelly, be healthy and your life will be happy changing. So this is why I feel like nutrition and healthy interest right now in the United States is a very, 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 very large. It's very, 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 very big, because right now anybody they care about health until even though in Taiwan we also care about health. The Taiwanese, the culture is a lot of different than the US. The Taiwanese people, they scaring about the ghost and the die. So a lot of Taiwanese people, they thinking about, oh my God, yeah, my health is problem. I don't want to die, I don't want to pass away, if
which
I
is
die.
great.
So this is why I feel like right now in Taiwan and the healthy and the industry, that healthy and the wellness, that industry is more like powerful in Taiwan. And right now Taiwan also have a lot of people. They are pretty crazy about the United States.
For sure.
I don't know why, because right now the Taiwan and the United States have a very, very built up the very, very good relationship. So this is why a lot of Taiwan, these people, they, wow, cool, that's fun. I'm among America,
Well,
I will show you totally my story, before I joined Kangen Water and the Nutrition, you know what? I was finding the Canadian people or Australian people.
Mhm.
I talked to the Taiwanese people. Hey, I want to share a little bit about a story. My leaders from Australia and Canada. Most of the Taiwanese people say, "Oh no, why? Why is it Canada and Australia? We don't like that. Why it's not America?" So this is why right now I feel like right now I would like to bring the American team to Taiwan and
Mhm.
help the American people to join on the pretty largest team. So I feel like right now the Taiwan have a whole largest market, multi-trillion dollar. Like Central 21, the CEO in the United States. I don't know the Central 21 the CEO will coming or not or see. He been to told me the one thing, only one thing. He said, Eugene, I know you've been to America before. You can speak in a very fluently English,
Mhm.
but you need to understand one thing. In Taiwan, we still have over the $1 trillion market. If
Mm.
you can making the over the $1 trillion market in Taiwan, I will become the Taiwan number one. Taiwan is the number one the realtor. Taiwan is the number one the distributor. So right now, the Taiwan have a whole bunch of market. So here the thing, this is a broadcast. I want to say a lot of American people or Taiwanese people, whatever, okay? Right now, I hope this broadcast can build up the Taiwan and the United States relationship. And
Mhm.
also like American and the Taiwanese have a very good trade and the business together. So this is why I'm looking for a Katie.
Yep.
Katie. So we work together, and right now our team is getting grow and getting big in our team. And thank you for the Kurt, inviting us going to our
Yes.
broadcast,
Yes.
broadcast.
Power Media Podcast.
Yeah, Power Media podcast.
Mhm.
So today is my first Power Media podcast. I don't know what's
Mhm.
going on. The Facebook looks like it doesn't work.
That's okay.
All
We're
right.
here.
The last question is like, can you share anybody about our story? How can we meet each other? Because I just say in online. So can you share about anybody?
Yes.
How can we work together? How can we become the partner?
Yep. And that is how I will segue into where you can find us. So Eugen found me on Facebook. That is my biggest handle right now in use as I am growing my business elsewhere. But you can find me on Facebook, Callie Jean Fit or Callie Jean, if you prefer. I do have a business page and a personal page. Either one or is fine. And that's how Eugen found me. And he sent me a message on Messenger and he told me exactly how he found me. He said, Callie, I found you under Callie Jean Fit. I see you're an entrepreneur for nutrition and I'd like to talk about working with you. It was as simple as that. He said where he found me, how he found me, and what he wanted. So that's what you need. You find us on Facebook, you find us on the social media handles that Eugen provides you. You tell them, I found you on Eugen Chang's Power Media podcast, and I liked what I heard. And you just let us know. Again, Facebook for me, Callie Jean Fit, or just Callie Jean for my personal page. And yeah, that's where I'm at. And that's how Eugen found me.
Yeah, everything all
And
about the
it's just,
social media ads.
mhm.
Also, you can also using my social media, the class, social media ads. Power Media Social Media Incorporate. I do the network marketing, social media marketing, and online entrepreneur. So actually, I do the network marketing, social media ads. every single day I using attraction marketing. So this is why I find a Kelly Jean or find a Amanda Bob. I know right now Amanda, she is very, very busy about a new retail store. Because right now her new retail store in the Richland, Washington. And she got not only the Enaji, the Kangen water, she also did something like a yoga class and something like lost away the product. So right now she also is my coach, my leader. So right now she is busy about her business. That's why she's not coming. But I also do the online marketing, SEO, searching engine operate. This is the most important for anybody, like a insurance agent, real estate agent, and a financial agent. So this is why I find a Kurt, I find a Kelly Jim, I find a Emily. No, Emily is a Kurt together. So this is why. So Kurt, do you have any question or anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Yes, I've got kind of a sideline question. It's probably totally away from what you guys were talking about up to this point, but a random sounding question for Callie Jean. When I say 222 to save 22, do you have any idea what that is?
222 to save 22. Oh,
I'm
gosh.
guessing not. If you did, you'd be able to say something right. So
Yes,
I
but I
bring
want to know.
I bring that up as a segue that Eugen has attended a meeting of ours, planning an event for February 22nd. Eugen, you want to share with Callie Jean a little bit of...
Okay. The 222 actually is U.S. Army, American soldier. They are project for the American soldier, U.S. Army. So we help some of U.S. Army and some of people to do something like property, like helping some people have a more like a donation. The donation?
Hmm.
Donation is like helping some of the U.S. Army. Is that the U.S. Army, right, Kurt?
Well, definitely the U.S. Army, but all branches of military service.
Military service helping them have a housing, have a food, have something helping them about their food and health and something,
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this is a project. Is a government project, but we don't looking for the sales agent. The reason is like I used to be work for the sales agent before, door to door. They charge you a whole bunch of money. So this is why we want to reducing about that money, not a project, and we are doing the social media ads. If Kelly Jean, you want to join, you can also join us. 222. Not a project for the military, United States military, government project. That's a government.
222. And when is it?
February 22nd. Out of our Wisconsin team,
Okay.
we have the Kalahari Resort, the Wisconsin Dells, as we're going to call it a headquarters for the online event available through Zoom and other platforms. We're going to be podcasting and all this kind of stuff through the day. So 9 a.m. Central to 9 p.m. Central is what we're doing from the Wisconsin team. So it's 10 Eastern or 8 Mountain Time, so AM to the PM. And then out of Colorado, Zach Clayton is actually trying to take advantage of like Australia. It's almost like that New Year's Eve effect where people in the Eastern Hemisphere, like Eugen, they're all going to be able to start with the date of January 22nd. January 22nd is kind of what we're doing to promote that we're a month out. But then for the February 22nd, Eugen and others in the Eastern Hemisphere are going to be getting things started. That'll actually be a 22-hour span of activities. And it's a worldwide response. It's not just a USA project. It's international to look at also how we're losing veterans around the world to suicide.
Oh, yes.
And responding that, mental health, mental wellness, and dealing with PTSD and, the idea of suicide ideation. And, so there's like QPR training where people are being taught how to question somebody in suicide ideation and to figure out that point, if we can be a person of persuasion to help that person act in a way that will preserve their life, and then to refer them to a professional to make sure that everyone on earth is in the hands of a professional to give them the ultimate care, so that they don't die from suicide.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Wow.
love it, right? Yeah.
That's a very powerful thing to be doing for the world. I love that.
Yeah,
There you
so
go. And that's why we're up. Go ahead, Jen. What you got?
right now, does he have anything about the nutrition at Kangen water? And we can just answer the question or something, because right now is almost 2 minutes, we
Mhm.
will finish about our happy ending, So right now, Kelly Jean, would you want to have something like a happy ending?
A happy ending. Oh my gosh. Meaning day one, Eugen's Power Media Podcast, Nutrition, Kangen Water. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did it.
nutrition Kangen water.
Yeah. No,
You
that's
know,
all I have. If anyone has any questions, I mean, we're going to be back. What's your plan, Eugen? Once a month, right?
I think 3 weeks, once a month. Is that 3 weeks? Every
Yep.
3 weeks, we have. And next time, our broadcast will inviting our top leader,
Mhm.
Jonathan,
Yes.
and he was in the president team, and he is super more like a powerful about the nutrition interest, And how long the Jonathan he been to do that nutrition?
He's been in there 13 years. He's in he's actually, as of last week, he's in the top 1% of our company.
Yeah, so we were inviting him
Mhm.
and doing our broadcast.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you for everybody to join about a Power Media the broadcast, and I hope that our business can grow pretty fast,
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you for everybody to watching about our podcast. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Thank
Have
you,
a
everyone.
week. All right. Okay, start live.